This is our third video for sketching, and it's going to look at geometric constraints. So right now I have an IPT open. I'm in the sketching window, and I have some random items drawn. Now, when we are sketching, we want to fully constrain our drawing. And what that means is all of its sizes, all of their locations are identified. We can do that physically with dimensioning, or we can also do it with a combination of these geometric constraints. So again, just like with our create commands, just with our modify commands, any of our tools in our ribbon, if we hover over something, it will tell us a basic overview of what that command does. We'll do something simple to start. For example, these two circles look roughly the same size. But if I physically want to make them so that they are always the same size, I have this equal constraint. If I say equal and click on both of them, notice that these little equal signs pop up. All right? If I were to come in and physically dimension one of these, let's make it something drastic, double the size, okay, it now made both of those larger. Concentric. Concentric circles or concentric arcs link center points. So for example, if I want this one and this one to share the same center point, I can use that concentric geometric constraint. Parallel. Pretty straightforward. Makes those lines parallel. Perpendicular. Makes those lines perpendicular to each other. Okay? Tangent. I can say that I need a line. Let's use a different line. I need a line to be tangent to that arc. I need this line to also be tangent to that arc. Okay? Notice that it moved these ones, but still this line is tangent to those two arcs. Okay? Had I linked these circles using a coincident constraint to my origin, it would start to move all of those components simply because there are geometric constraints on all of those items. A couple other ones would be horizontal and vertical. Horizontal makes something perfectly horizontal. Notice that those both changed, or all three of these changed, because there was other geometric constraints on them. I can also use a vertical command to make something perfectly vertical. Alright? These are probably going to help you out the most with fully constraining your sketches, but they do take a little bit of time to fully understand. Don't be afraid to use them. I will also say that as you are sketching, alright, I can link to certain spots, and if you notice just to the left of the 90-degree toolbar, I have the symbol for vertical. Alright, it's recognizing that that line is perfectly vertical. Alright, if I come this direction, it's recognizing not so much that it's perfectly vertical, but that it is perpendicular to that line that I previously drew. So Inventor kind of pays attention and creates certain geometric constraints for you as you are drawing. Alright? That's an overview of geometric constraints. And again, they are very beneficial to making your sketches fully constrained, which is what we'll talk about in the next video.